So what you're about to hear is the blatant racism and prejudice between how my bail conditions were treated and explained versus how his bail conditions were treated and explained. And this is why women get killed every year. Just listen.
It's Alexandra again. I'm just curious because you mentioned that about the bail conditions, and I'm just curious why did you have to mention that? Because when I broke the bail conditions and you called me that it was just a slap on the wrist. So what's gonna happen? Let's say if it does happen.
If she contacts you?
Yes.
Well, that's a decision that's made by my supervisor again. And there is obviously you report her for harassment, stalking, or if there's substantial grounds to arrest her on fresh evidence for the
Seems personal. She can't even say my name. It's quite funny.
The incident that she's originally been arrested for, then potentially that could be an option.
Potentially can be an option.
Yes. But it depends whether you support her contacting you.
Seems really unfair. Doesn't it? Seems very unfair. I don't understand. Like, it's one rule for them and another rule for us.
I'm prejudiced.
It's very prejudiced. It's very obvious what's going on here. And it's pretty sad. And I just want to highlight this, you know?
It seems unfair to me and prejudiced. Why? When you called me, it was like I said, it was a slap on the wrist. When I broke my bail.
Okay, right. I will contact you tomorrow to do the statement, okay?
No, why are you ignoring my question?
Because I can barely hear you. I'm trying to walk next to a main busy road.
That's not an excuse. I'd like to know what would happen.
I've just explained to you what would happen.
The lies.
No, you haven't.
It seems prejudiced and unfair. Yeah, it does. It seems very prejudiced and unfair, and it doesn't make any sense. And all of a sudden, if you notice, all of a sudden she's walking next to a busy road, and it just is crazy to me.
Or she can be arrested for fresh evidence, possibly, in relation to the incident she's already on bail
There's no
for.
incident. So he played this conversation to me, and yeah, it's just wild.
But we have to have the evidence.
There is no incident, and it's prejudice. Like I said, nothing happened to me, and I broke bail.
Okay.
And I don't see. Honestly, I don't see the point of dropping the case against me because there is evidence. Honestly, why are you guys doing this?
Sorry, I don't understand what you mean.
No,
now
why was the
dumb.
case dropped against me?
She's playing dumb. She's like, oh, I don't understand what you mean. Oh, I can't hear you all of a sudden. The manipulation. These people are the devil, I'm telling you.
Clearly see on video, like I'm not. Anyone can see that.
So what he's talking about right here is basically there was a video footage of him attacking me, and they're saying they dropped the case against him because there is not enough evidence to suggest that he attacked me, even though there's video evidence showing that he attacked me. And now he's questioning it, like, you dropped the case against me stating that there's no evidence, but there's video evidence. And just listen to the lies.
What happened?
What? In relation to on Dakota?
No, in relation to what I did, the affray.
Yes.
It makes no sense to me. Why is the
It's a
case?
decision that's been made by my supervisor.
I'd like to know why. I'd like to know why. Because I was on the hook for this for months now, and there's no explanation coming back. Just that the case is being dropped.
There's insufficient evidence.
That's not the evidence. There's footage. You can see it clear as day. There's footage.
Okay, well, I don't know what you want me to say.
No, I'd like to know why are you guys pursuing something that there's no evidence to base that thing off in regards to Dakota's accusations, right? And then you say there's no evidence, but there's evidence clear as day where you can see me committing what you accuse me of, but then you drop my case and leave hers. How is that fair?
If you've got any issues, Alexandra...
No, that's my issue. Did you understand my question and the hypocrisy? How is that possible?
Okay, let me finish. If you've got an issue, then you can report it online as a complaint.
I will do that. What's the website?
Yeah, via Leicestershire Police website.
I will do that.
Okay.
Because it makes no sense.
Okay. That's your decision. That's your right. You can do that.
Okay, I'll wait the call tomorrow then.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is what you call blatant racism. All of a sudden she has amnesia, or she doesn't know, or she doesn't have any answers. And you notice how she doesn't refer to my name? In the beginning, it's a lot of she's. She's the cat's mother. She has a name. And yeah, it's crazy that there's people in power like this. And this is why the police needs to be defunded and debunked, because it really needs an overhaul. People should be vetted properly in terms of being in these positions, because a lot of these people's hearts are very blind.